It's recording. Okay, hey guys, I'm Laura Little, your Vice President Sales Leader, and I'm going to talk to you today about the power of a party. Okay, my sister Jennifer already talked to you about mindset and getting your mind in the right place in order to get bookings or anything in your business that you need. So I'm going to talk to you about the power of a party. Everything that we want stems from a party. Okay, if you want more sales, you need to book a party. If you want more recruits, you need to book a party. And if you want more parties, you need to book a party, okay? And I'm going to talk a little bit about flow of these parties. So it's a lot less hard when you have 4 or more parties booked on your calendar. And I know that sometimes seems a little hard to imagine, but because when you have 4, you're going to always be getting cancellations, okay? And when you get down to like 2, 1, and you have a cancellation, you're kind of in trouble and you have to start working, and that is hard, okay? You're working hard to then find these bookings. So if you have 4, you get a flow going, and so that's what we're going to kind of talk about. And I'm going to tell you about when I did not have this flow going, which was last November. I always have a set number of parties that I want to do each month, and I had extra cancellations, and people were just not booking at parties. There were small parties. I was doing everything that I train all of you on doing, and I was just having a hard time. So I had to really think and say to myself, what am I willing to do? Okay, that's the biggest thing, because it is really about what you're going to do. And I knew that I was going to have to do some things that were a little bit uncomfortable for me. That I love just picking up my bag and running to a party. I think it's fun, it's easy, that's my thing. So what I had to decide to do, though, was a little bit more than that. For one, I had to book my own party. Okay, a little more work goes into that because you're having to provide the snacks and clean your own house and all that and get the kids out of the house and everything. But I still was like, okay, I'm going to book my own party, because I know that I can be the best hostess ever. I'm going to call all my guests. I'm going to text them all to remind them. I'm going to do all those things that we're always trying to coach our hostesses to do. So I knew I was going to have my own party for my friends and my past customers and hostesses and everything. And that was going to be a guaranteed party that would not cancel on me. So you all have that, that opportunity in front of you. So the other thing I decided to do was a vending event. Another thing, not comfortable in doing vending events. At the time anyway, they're still not my favorite thing to do, but I will do them because I know that I'm going to get bookings at them. And I went into that vending event saying I will have at least 3 bookings by the end of that day. The third thing I did was I swallowed my pride and started asking my friends again to help me by booking a party. I had already tapped out most of my friends. They'd already done parties or told me no, they didn't want to do parties when I had first started the business, but I knew I needed to keep my business going, and to do that, I was going to have to ask them. So I did it. I asked them, and I, kind of called in a favor, and I had a couple of friends who actually took me up on it. One did her second party for me. Another one, who had always told me no, said, okay, fine, I'll do a party. So from those parties that I got from my own party, my vending events, and my friends doing some parties for me, all the bookings that I have going right now are from those again. So what I did was, once I had those new parties on my calendar, was I did big incentives. Okay, so I did my gift bags that we did a training on, I think last month or the month before, where I wanted to make the turnaround for more bookings a lot faster. So I would have my gift bags out, and I would say, hey, $50 shopping spree if you do a party 1 week from today, $30 shopping spree if you do a party like 9 days from today, $10 shopping spree if you do a party like 12 days from today. Okay, and I did this week after week after week until I got my flow back. And once that flows back, again, then it's just picking up your party and going. Picking up your bag and going to your party. So as I started building up my calendar, that neediness, because in the beginning, when my calendar started to fall apart a little bit, you get this neediness in your voice when you're asking people to book a party, and it kind of comes across. So they're kind of like, do I really want to book a party with her? She's kind of desperate. So once you start filling up your calendar, though, you are kind of like, ooh, I don't know if I can even squeeze you in this month. And you are more confident. People are like, ooh, you have one day, I'm going to take it. So it's just, once, it'll just, everything will turn around once you get that flow back. So just remember, any problem that you have in your business, it can be solved with a party, okay? It's a party plan business, and the model works every time as long as you understand that parties bookings are everything. So hopefully some of those things helped, and I'll be talking on my next video about vending events. So see you then.